Hey guys, what's going on? Crafted here, and I'm here with Ben and his Lectern Studios, episode number 2. How are you doing, Ben?
Good, how are you?
I am great. It's Sunday afternoon for me and Sunday morning for you. So,
Yep.
we're getting this thing on. We always record on Sundays, because that's when we're both not too busy. And what are we talking about this fine day?
Today we are talking about Minecraft 1.14 and the different features it's going to have.
Yeah, so this is going to be a huge update. I think one of the biggest ones I've had for a long time.
Yeah.
And they're adding so many things.
I know. We thought 1.13 was big because we had like all the different fish, tridents,
Yeah.
new enchantments,
It was basically
new core
it was
blocks.
basically like the aquatic update, wasn't it? Or was it called? It was called the aquatic update, wasn't it?
It was the update aquatic, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Whereas this is so random. I mean, there's a lot of villager stuff in this one, isn't there?
Yeah, it's called the Village and Pillage update, but it started out just being the Village and Pillage update, but then they started adding things that kind of had nothing to do with villages.
Like at all.
Of course, they are kind of implementing. We'll talk about that around soon. So okay.
Yeah,
So I guess we should probably get started with number one, which is bamboo.
yeah.
Bamboo is
So
one that I'm not sure if it's available in Java Edition yet. I know it's available in Bedrock Edition, which is the version I play. And
oh, so
so
is it
far,
already out? I didn't even know that.
I know it's out for Bedrock Edition, but I'm not sure about
Right.
Java. I don't know if it's a snapshot for Java,
It,
but yeah, for
it
Bedrock.
it's on the snapshots, but it's not on 1.13.
It's so far what I've seen, it's really good. So the only thing I don't like about it is they say you can use it for fuel, and I've created a bamboo farm for my furnace,
Yeah,
and it takes 4 bamboo to smelt 1 item, so it's
yeah.
not that good unless you have a huge, massive bamboo farm. But even then, it's not that good. But other than that, it's a pretty good block for decorating, like making
I
it a really good.
I think it's one of those things where it sounds good for a furnace, but practically it's really not.
Yeah.
But I think
Yeah.
scaffolding, which is obviously part of bamboo, because you use bamboo to make scaffolding, don't you?
Yes. And I think
But
scaffolding
yeah,
is scaffolding a separate one?
yeah, it's like a whole different block that they've added, but you use bamboo.
Yeah, I know. But,
Yeah,
oh, yeah. Okay, that's number. Okay, I just want to make sure. So I guess we'll talk about that. I probably should have put scaffolding right after bamboo, but whatever.
yeah. Well, I mean, you can also put it in flower pots, which is quite cute.
Oh, you can do that? I didn't
Yeah,
realize you could do that.
yeah. I really like like when you put like cactus in them and they're like those succulents. You can do that.
Oh,
I think that'll add like another new thing for the succulents, which I really like.
yeah.
It's
I
kind of
also
sad though
think
that. So go on, sorry.
oh, sorry. You go ahead.
I was going to say that pandas dropped them as well, which will be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
So
it
I'm
looks
really
like
looking forward. So
yeah. I mean, apparently they only spawn in jungle biomes, so they
yeah.
might be a little bit difficult to get. But saying that, cocoa beans only spawn there as well, so
Yeah.
I mean,
Technically, you have to go there already.
yeah.
And
So
yeah, never mind. That's scaffolding. I forgot. Scaffolding is a separate thing. Gosh.
yeah, but yeah, I think bamboo's
Uh,
could be a big game changer.
yeah.
Plus, it's really
Next
pretty as
one.
well.
Next one is barrels.
Barrel. Oh, I think PewDiePie was the idea behind this one.
Maybe. Barely.
Barrelly, yeah. So apparently these are part of like a new village thing, isn't it?
Yes.
So they're gonna spawn in villages.
Yeah, I think like all the different like crafting items like barrels and stuff like that are going to be in villages.
I think they are basically chests, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they generate in village fisher cottages. So
Yeah, and we already had fishermen because they're aren't they brown coats like foreman types.
the one thing I wish is I wish barrels like were kind of like you could only put like a certain item in it. Like you could only put food. Like I feel like it'd be a good chest for food.
Yeah.
Food alone. Like I wish
Well,
Minecraft could make storage things where you could only carry certain items and certain things.
yeah. I wonder if when you break them, will the items fall out like a chest? You know, if you
Probably,
break, yeah,
because then it would kill the need for shulker boxes.
That's true. I didn't think of that. Yeah,
I always thought the idea that I don't know if it'd be possible, but to make like a shulker box like a barrel crafting where you can craft it like in, but it has durability. So
yeah.
every time you break it, it loses durability, and you can't repair it. So therefore, shulker boxes are still needed.
That would be cool. Yeah. I mean, once you get shulker boxes, though, you never really need to get more because you don't really need that many.
Yeah, I think I need maybe a limit of 9. I
Yeah.
always have some in my ender chest. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You can craft these though, can't you, with wood and stuff?
yeah, you
So
need the chest and the shulker box or shulker shells.
I mean for the what you call it,
Oh, the barrel.
the barrel, yeah. But apparently
I think the
it.
barrel.
Oh,
I think
it's wooden planks and slabs on Java, but on Bedrock it's different.
yeah.
I'm not sure why they've done that.
I don't know.
It's very strange for them to make 2 different recipes that are very similar for the different versions.
Yeah, I think they should be carried. Like they should just have they be able to carry food and food alone. I think that would be.
In barrels, normally it's food or like whiskey or something like that. But maybe in the future they'll add something like that.
Yeah. So the next one is bells.
Bell.
Are we ready to move on?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, bells. I mean, you've already thought of a good use for this.
Yeah. Bells aren't really one that's like it's probably the least favorite out of all these, but I think it has some good uses. Like for example, when people build like houses and maybe SMPs and stuff like that, they use note blocks for doorbells, which technically you still can if you want to have like a song for your doorbell. But if you want to just have a simple doorbell that doesn't take up a lot of space, bells are the way to go. So
yeah,
I like that.
I mean, you can't craft them either, so it's gonna be quite. I mean, not rare, but they'll be cool.
I thought you'd be able to craft them with
gold.
No,
it looks like they only spawn in villages. I'm not sure.
Because I could see it needing like a gold block, 4 gold, and maybe 1 gold nugget.
Yeah.
Maybe some string.
I mean, maybe they'll add a recipe, but at the minute, you know, like the center of a village, there's usually a well or something. I think they're roughly going there. But yeah, I think. So it looks like urban villages will sell these as well.
Oh, so maybe that's I think that'd be a good idea. If maybe you can't maybe you can't make everything in Minecraft. You have to trade them, which is a lot of work.
Blacksmiths in Minecraft are already pretty useless anyway. Because no one really uses them that much. Unless
It'd be nice if villages had more stuff that you need that. Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. Plus, they stack up to 64, which is always really useful.
Yeah. I also like that I don't know if it says it, but it'd be nice if villagers ring the bells whenever there's villager raids.
That would be awesome. I would love that.
Yeah.
But, you know, I guess there's still more that can be added later. But yeah, I think we're done on that one.
Yeah.
I think this is one of the best things adding, I think.
Oh no, it's not. You'll see. I think the best item is going to be number 13.
Oh, I haven't looked that far ahead yet, so we'll have to see. But I love this block, the blast furnace.
Yes.
So it's not cheap to make as well. Really.
Oh yeah, I think it uses iron. I think
it's a fair price, but if you want to make a bunch of them, then you really could do with an iron form.
Yeah, if you have a super smelter, like one of the ones in Hermit or in other places like that, they make huge ones. You're gonna need a lot of iron. Yeah,
so basically they smelt minerals twice as fast as a furnace.
Yeah, and you can't smelt.
You can't smelt. Exactly. It's only for minerals, which I think is a really good idea, because these are already a thing.
It'd be kind of funny if you put food in the blast furnace, it like burns the food and makes it like completely useless.
If it made rotten flesh afterwards or something.
Oh well, I don't know about that, but like I feel like it could make it like burnt food and it gives maybe like half hunger. So basically, it just ruins the food. So it's kind of a trolling item.
That'd be quite cool. I think that's a good idea. But again, stackable, which is always nice. I hate it when the add blocks are unstackable, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Plus, it looks like it's going to give off light like a furnace as well.
Yeah.
So it's basically a furnace for minerals that's faster.
Oh, but the only reason you'd want a regular furnace is it gives half the experience.
That's the only problem. I mean, depends. Do people really go for experience when mining? I've never found that to be a great source of XP.
Well, in Hermitcraft, there's a YouTuber Exuma, which I want to put his channel in the description because he is amazing. I'll even
He's
maybe
awesome, yeah.
he created a shop in the shopping district that uses furnaces to get experience. I don't really know the technical side of how it works, but you get so much experience and a lot. You can basically repair a whole pickaxe with one furnace.
Right. I guess if you made a bamboo form and you got some sort of item as well they can smelt, that can form, you could make some sort of also XP furnace thing.
Yeah.
But that's the only sort of XP form I could think of. But again, Exhume is like a genius, so if anyone can figure it out, it's him.
Yeah. But there's probably a lot more better, Enderman farms and Guardian farms are probably the best.
Well, that's
way
it.
To get it.
The much faster. Yeah, I think the pigment form's the fastest one at the minute.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those two.
That El Mango designed. But yeah, that's the blast furnace. I think we're happy with that.
Yeah.
So the campfire.
Oh no, the campfire is one I like because so far when you make like camping maps, whatever you make you make your campfire or make a regular campfire, you'd use maybe like netherrack and 4 cobblestone slabs, which never really looked that good. So now that we actually have an actual campfire, it's gonna be perfect for decorating. And then they actually have like smoke coming out of them. So, and if you put hay underneath them, the smoke increases. So you could put that inside of a chimney.
Well, that's exactly what I was thinking. Because we used to use blazers for that.
Yeah. And I'm making I haven't posted anything about it, but a while ago I made I was making a Mario Party map.
I remember that, yeah.
It got deleted because my game or my computer froze.
Yeah.
And me and my friends have recently started remaking it again. And we have a cabin in World 3 right now, which is a snow world. And but right now we're using cobwebs, which is what regular people use right now. But once the campfire comes out, man, I'm immediately switching that.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, do they have much use? It looks like you can cook stuff on them.
Yeah, you can cook 4 items at once.
But it's very slow.
Yeah, so therefore I don't really know if it's that good.
I mean, I wonder if you can use hoppers with them. That'd be useful, maybe.
Yeah.
But I think in general, it's one of those blocks that you're not meant to have at your house. It's like a travelling block if you're exploring.
Yeah. Well, like I was saying earlier, I think it'd be nice if you were standing in a 1 or 2 block radius, it increased your regeneration by like 5%.
Yeah, because we've seen because that's what Terraria does. And I think it's a good idea. But I mean, if it did do that, you could make like if you're fighting the Wither or something like that, you could make it or the End Dragon. You could make a bunch of campfires around the end island.
But if it's literally like a 1 or 2 block radius, you literally need to have them almost in every spot, which is like 500.
Yeah, it wouldn't be worth it. The amount of work.
Yeah. And if the Wither destroyed, but it'd be kind of good, like if you were being chased if you got took a whole bunch of damage, you could quickly run over your campfire, regenerate a little bit faster while you're eating a golden apple or something.
It looks like though they don't actually set you on fire. At the minute, if you stand in them, it doesn't actually set you on fire.
They definitely should, though. It's completely illogical to not.
I think that they must add that at some point. I think. Yeah. But I mean, obviously they damage mobs and stuff, but. Yeah, I don't think it's a massive add to the game, but I think it has potential.
Yeah. Let's see.
But yeah.
Wait, does it say if it goes out? I don't know does it say if it goes out or not?
I think it's always on. And I think
it should go out. I think it should have a limit. You have to relight it with a flint and steel every 10 minutes or something like that.
Maybe. I mean, if you think about Netherrack doesn't go out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. But anyway,
next item is cartography tables.
I don't really know much about this one. It looks like it's made for maps.
The way it works is you put a map in, and you can that's how you're going to use, and you put paper in, and that's how you now expand maps instead of using a regular crafting table. And also, if you put a glass pane in another slot, you can lock the map, so it can no longer, like, whatever is explored on the map, you can't explore anymore. It's completely locked. You can't change it.
Right, I'm with you. It looks like you can somehow mark the map as well on Bedrock Edition with a compass.
Yeah.
So
I'm kind of looking forward to this block because I think it'd be really good for if you build Firewatch towers. Normally, Firewatch towers have mapping tables in the center of their towers.
Yeah,
and so it'd be really good for that.
Just purely as a decoration block would be quite good.
Or if you have a kind of like a observatory map, observatory building, you could put it in there. Have that like your explorer base or something like that.
Yeah. It's a shame you can't... I mean, you could put an item frame on top of it and have the map on top of it, which would make it even cooler.
That's true.
But yeah, I don't think... It's one of those blocks where I don't think I'm going to use it very often.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still useful though. Composting, yeah.
This one I'm a little disappointed in, to be honest.
It looks like it makes bone meal, doesn't it?
Yeah, people were really hoping it was going to be at work like Sky Factory, where if you put certain things in, it'll turn into dirt or something like that.
Yeah, even then though, is that useful? I mean, for Skyblock, that would be amazing.
Yeah, that's true.
But in regular survival though, dirt isn't really something you need to worry about getting. But neither is bone meal, really.
Yeah, you can just make a skeleton. Like, literally, me and my friend started a world last night. We literally got, like 43 bones in the first, 10 minutes of playing.
Yeah. I mean, if you're on Skyblock, again, it's useful for, if you want to get bone meal. But even then, that Skyblock, it's maybe for survival.
Minecraft Bedrock and then Java Edition, I guess you could change it too, but with Bedrock Edition we have add-ons, so someone could probably use an add-on and make it so instead of dirt it gives you, or instead of bone meal it gives you dirt. I
mean, if it works with hoppers, so if you want some sort of automatic bone meal farm without a spawner, like near your base, you could have like an automatic villager farm that connects to a hopper into the composter, which connects to something else and so on.
Because then you wouldn't have to deal with the sounds of skeletons or something.
Yeah, plus I mean, you could make it next to your base as well if you don't have a skeleton spawn next to your base.
Yeah, you also wouldn't have to deal with having to make a trash can that connects to your farm. That way you don't have to deal with bows and arrows.
Yeah, but then again, is bone meal that useful? If you're having to use crops to get bone meal, does not defeat the purpose of getting the bone meal.
That's true.
The only thing bone meal is good for is getting crops.
Of course, some people like using bone blocks for builds, so I guess
that's the only use I can think of that. But if you have to use crops to get bone meal to grow crops, that kind of defeats the purpose of it.
Yeah.
But maybe they'll add more.
Yeah, I hope they change that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, that's one of those things. I mean, the next items aren't actually done yet, are they? The fletching table. I don't think there's much we can say about them.
Yeah, I think the fletching table is kind of interesting because you'd be able to make arrows using that. Smithing table, I think you make iron tool or iron and gold tools using that.
But I don't think they've actually figured out how they're going to work yet.
Yeah, they haven't figured that out.
It looks like they've added a block and they've gave it a texture, but they just don't know what it's going to do. Obviously, we know what it's going to do, but we don't know how it's going to work yet. I think if they add, if you think there's all the different arrows, because you can put the potion effects, it's probably the fletching's obviously a good bit work for that. But for the sword one, I'm not sure how that's going to work.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Flowers.
They've added new flowers. It looks like the cornflower. Lily of the...
Which I'm looking forward to so much because it's so annoying.
Yeah, lapis.
Lapis.
Yeah, they've needed this for a while.
Yeah. It's always kind of annoying. I think we actually now have white dye too, using the what is it called again? The lily of the valley.
Yeah,
because it was so annoying. I think we had white lilies or white flowers, and when you make the dye out of them, it'd give you light gray dye. It was
I know exactly what flowers. The small ones, yeah.
Yeah, it was so annoying. It's why?
I think the wither rose looks quite cool.
Yeah,
Plus, it actually does damage the mobs around it, which will make them great mob forms.
Oh, that's true. Wait, does wither affect mobs? Just the wither effect?
Yeah,
It
but I
does.
mean,
Okay.
it does affect the players as well.
Yeah, I've never tested that out.
So, like, if you make like a mob form that drops them or something,
Yeah.
I wonder. I don't know. I very much doubt it'll drop experience though. But yeah,
Yeah.
I
Well, I
think it's
don't think
quite
any
cool.
mob does. Oh, and it drops, but are planted from any non-undead mob being killed by the wither. That's cool.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that'd be cool. But
Grindstone.
grindstone, yes.
This is the one my friend is looking forward to because it's just going to be good because it's like there's so many times when you enchant something and you get these useless enchantments that ruin
So
your tool.
we were saying Bane of Arthropods is the main one.
Yeah, that and Smite. Or of course, Smite is really good against the Wither.
Even then, I quite like a Smite sword. I think,
Yeah.
like, if you're making a Wither sword, a Smite 5 sword's quite good. Or even Wither Skeleton hunting.
Or you could put, you could always put it on your axe. I think that's what Wells Knight does. He puts Smite on his axe and then uses sharpness on his sword.
Yeah. I think, but the grindstone, because you can also use it to repair items as well, which will be good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I quite like the idea of this. For so long we've had weapons, like let's say you make a sword, and you get Bane, and think, well, I'm never going to use the sword, it's a waste of 2 diamonds, and a waste of experience. You get a chance to take that back and get a second chance. I don't think you'll get as much XP as it costed to make the sword, though.
Yeah, I think you should get at least like 3/4 of the experience.
Yeah, but anything... The fact that you get the sword back, though, to re-enchant it, is good enough. The fact you get XP as well, I think, is a bit of a bonus.
Yeah, so maybe it should be half the experience then.
Yeah, anything's better than nothing. Because normally if I get a Bane sword, I usually either throw it away, or put it in a chest and never use it again.
Yeah, of course you have a spider form. I guess if you didn't have it, if you used a diamond sword, I would probably just take it and throw it, or use it on a spider farm just because I don't like to waste. I never like wasting my tools. Whenever I watch YouTubers start a new Minecraft series and they make wood tools and then they make stone tools and just throw the wood tools out, it makes me so mad. I have to use up the wood tools.
I don't make wood tools. I make a wooden pickaxe and that's it. And then I store it with stone tools.
That's what I do too. But a lot of the YouTubers, they make like a wood axe and a wood, and why don't you use it up? Just use it up. I know it's just, I don't, or use it for fuel because
I do that, yeah.
That I'm fine with.
But yeah, the grindstones could be a really good block.
Yeah.
Cool.
Jigsaw.
Blocks. I think this is a map maker tool, isn't it?
Yeah, wait, did I put this on? I don't know if I put this on the list. I don't think I put it on the list because it's kind of a technical block, but I guess we can kind of talk about it a little bit. It looks like it's just kind of a...
It's for map making, it's not actually for survival. I think it's basically like the command block where it's very niche.
Yeah.
The average Minecrafter will never use it.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a cool block, so...
Yeah. I mean, purely decorational, it looks quite cool, to be honest.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having that texture on something. It's kind of like, not the terracotta blocks, the other ones. The pink one, who has the arrows on.
Yeah. I don't really use terracotta blocks, but the pink ones, I think, I want to use a lot more because those are kind of good, because, like, good for arrows.
Yeah, I mean, I might use it because I do some map stuff. I don't really know how it works fully, but it might be really useful. It's very vague.
The only thing I don't like about the arrow block is that it has like arrows on every side, so you have to like put it inside of a block, like inside of a wall or on the floor.
Yeah,
that way
you do. Yeah,
the other sides. I don't really like that part.
But yeah, I think we can move off Jigsaw. That's not that interesting.
Lanterns. Now this one is not super interesting, but like it's really interesting, but it's not like the best item. Best item's next.
I think the best use I can think of this is when you're making a city or something and you make lampposts.
Yeah. But this
like
is
something like that.
This is kind of good for like hanging from a ceiling, or like
if you're making like a chandelier, maybe might be good.
Chandeliers
But
are kind of more like, I think end rods are better for that. Of course, end rods are
yeah,
end
you're
game too.
right. You're all
End
right.
game. So
But
end
they
rods
do
are end
do
games.
they do good amount of light though. They do more than torches.
Oh, they do?
I think torches do 13 lights and these do 15.
Oh, wow.
So they are
Yeah.
better than torches, but I don't know.
Yeah.
That might be cool for, if you're making like a mine shaft, like decorative one.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
At
know.
first I was
I
like,
guess the builders will have better ideas on what to do with these. I'm not
yeah.
really a builder, so.
Yeah.
But
It's
yeah,
also really good for like hanging outside because a lot of houses, I don't know about where you are in England, but a lot of houses where we live, they have like, lamps outside their house, like outside the door and stuff like that. So,
we have security lights, but not lanterns.
yeah, we have like two on each side of the garage, and then we have one by the door that you can turn on manually.
Right. But yeah, I think it'll be interesting. I don't think it's a completely amazing necessary block, but it'll be a bit more interesting though.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm quite happy about it.
Now here's the best block.
This is the block that we added to the game. This happened
Yeah.
because of us.
Totally. This is the Lectern.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. They had no idea of making Lectern. Then we made the Lectern Studios, and Mojang. I mean, we're suing for a start, but but this is the best item they've added.
They
Honestly, it doesn't even
totally
do that much.
We totally didn't get the Lectern Studios name from the Lectern added from
No,
Lectern.
no, no, no. Don't be silly.
Totally not. Yeah, we're not.
Uh,
Yeah.
they're not actually that useful. If we're being honest.
Actually, they kind of are. They're good for adventure map, or like if you have a map where like you want to have rules, you can use redstone. Like the more you go through a book, the more redstone signal it sends off. So you can have
Yeah.
so they have to get through the whole book and able to open a door. So that's kind of useful.
I mean, I really
That
like the redstone element to this, where the more
that and it's
pages in
really
the
good.
book,
Yeah,
the
that
better.
and it's really good. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, go for it.
That and it's really good for if you're a YouTuber and you have like a like you like to shout out people or your fans. You can
Yeah,
put your names in that book and then have like a library and then have the lectern in the center and then every episode go into that room, type in a name and then
yeah,
every time you finish a book, put it into a library. Like one thing I wish they did is I wish bookshelves were empty when you crafted them, and then you fill
yeah.
them with books.
They must add that at some point. They're going to add a bookshelf. They can actually put books in.
Yeah, that's what they need to add. And it can have
Um,
like less slots in a chest, but
like maybe like 5 slots or something. Anything,
maybe
but
9. I think 9.
yeah, it's like one line. Yeah. But I think they will add that in the future. They must do.
They need to, because that would be so useful.
But yeah, I think the lectern, it's gonna be very decorational as well.
Yeah. Some
But
people
yeah,
use it for a desk. It's kind of hard to make it. I've seen it on Hermitcraft where they kind of use it to make a desk, and it's not super good, but it's kind of good if you want to have a book in the center.
I mean, it just looks different. It's better than all the stuff they can use.
Yeah.
But I'm glad they're adding a lot more decoration blocks.
Yeah. I love this. I'm definitely if we ever start a Minecraft here, we definitely need to create a library and have a lectern in the center with 3 shout out.
Definitely. We'll have 2 lecterns, one each.
Yeah.
Right.
So
So shall we move into the loom?
yep. And this one, man, I'm looking forward to it too, because I think this is the one you make banners.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as I saw the loom, I thought, well, this would be obvious. It's for something to do with string. But
Yeah.
then banners, I mean, it makes sense, really.
Yeah. One thing I thought was cool is I don't think it's on. Oh yeah, patterns. You can trade with villagers and get patterns, and then you can unlock
Yeah.
patterns, which is really cool. I love that
Well,
idea.
before you had to go on Google and go on websites and follow the tutorial, whereas this time it's going to be a lot more simple, where you
Yeah.
can kind of design them in Minecraft instead of on a website.
Yeah, I love this idea. It's so good because man, banners are so complicated.
Well, that's it. Because banners, when they first came out, everyone was so excited for them, but they were so difficult to figure out to the average person unless you Googled it. That just no one used them. Whereas I think this is going to give banners a second chance.
It took me forever to learn how to make letters using banners.
Yeah, it's a long process as well. Whereas if we have these templates, it'll be so much easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's definitely a good idea for these blocks, and plus they're super easy to make.
Yeah, I hope you can get the patterns out of creative mode. I'm sure you can, but I hope so.
I would imagine so. If they don't come out straight away, I think it'll be a future update.
Or a /give pattern 1 1.
Yeah, maybe. Like you're probably right. It'll be like /give template. I don't know, underscore whatever. Yeah, but yeah, they must do. But yeah, I am looking forward to the loom. I think it's gonna be a good one. Oh, my voice is breaking.
They've also added a few things to the list from the last time I looked. I added to the list of we have a 2 list. And it looks like note blocks have new sound, which is really good. I've seen Captain Sparkles do these, and they actually sound really good. So it's really good for making music.
So there's 6 new notes. It looks like.
Yeah.
But it's very one of them strange blocks.
Yeah, Soul Sand makes a cowbell, which I'm kind of confused. Like I feel like that doesn't make any sense.
No, I mean the hay bale would make sense for the cowbell.
Yeah, hay bale would make more sense than a soul sand. Soul sand's supposed to be like a rocky substance that doesn't.
It's like a dirty sand.
Yeah.
Like a dark sand. I don't know, but I think it'll be cool for map making. Is all for like using doorbells, stuff like that. It's gonna be useful. But I was never into note blocks.
That, and if you play on a lot of servers, they use like a lot of the vanilla Minecraft sounds to make like when you level up or beat a boss or something like that. That's gonna be perfect for that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to the didgeridoo being added in the sound, which is the pumpkin one.
Yeah. Oh wait. The didgeridoo.
The didgeridoo, the Australian instrument.
I've never heard of that.
I'll put a picture button on the screen. It's like this really long kind of wooden tube type thing. I think they're usually made of bamboo.
I just took a picture.
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe I have heard of that.
Yeah, they're very much an Australian thing.
Looks like a giant telescope.
Kinda, yeah. So now the thing, out of everything, this is one of my favourites, the scaffolding blocks.
Yeah. I was looking forward to it, but the way they designed it, they made it so like you have to have like supports every 4 blocks, which I kind of get it. It makes sense, but at the same time, you might as well just use dirt then.
Well, I think the idea of this is you can click on the bottom and it stacks up, doesn't it? And when you destroy the bottom block, it's all destroyed.
Yeah, but the way I would use it is probably like I'd probably make like towers using scaffolding, but then like building outwards, I'd probably just use dirt blocks.
Yeah. But yeah, really, yeah. But I think when I was a few years ago, I built like a construction site, and like stuff like that. Yeah, I would like the idea of scaffolding. Well, originally these were. Oh, go on.
A long time ago, I built an island, and it was like I built far away from spawn, and it was back when I was really still like really a noob at Minecraft. Like I still didn't know, and I built this huge skyscraper that went up all the way to build it and made it look like a construction site, and then I accidentally fell off and died because I went in survival and I wanted to jump off. And I thought I would respawn because I set my spawn back in bed, but then it said my bed was destroyed, and I never did find the island again.
Yeah, I think. Well, yeah. Plus, one massive thing with scaffolding is you can climb up like a ladder.
Yeah, which I like. It's also good for tables. If you put carpet on top, you can make them look like a table.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's I never thought of that. That's a good idea. Like a bamboo table.
Yeah, that's what I do in some of my worlds. If you don't put carpet on it, you can walk right through, and it's kind of weird. So if you put carpet on top, then you don't walk through. Of course, then you can't place something on top of it. But
well, still though, if it's a table though, I like that idea. That's a good idea. Cool. I think a scaffolding could be a really good, useful block though.
Yeah. Let's see.
Right. New signs.
I know, this is amazing. Like, it's always been annoying building maybe a spruce cabin and then putting a sign. It never made any sense.
I mean, the different signs are fun, but I think the colours is the main thing I'm looking forward to. That you can change the text colour.
Cool. Yeah, the one thing that oh, that's cool. I didn't realize you could do. I wonder if that's in Bedrock Edition, because I know in Bedrock Edition we already have the new signs.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that'd
be cool. Let's see. What else? Slabroonies. Nothing really much to say there. They just added a bunch of new slabs.
Yeah. Which I've already used a ton in my new Mario Party map. I've used those. It's amazing having them, especially the endstone slabs and stairs. Those are just.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the stone one more than anything.
That's true. That too. Really good for making it like a cave, like a really nice looking cave.
Yeah, we've been waiting for years and years and years for a half slab or a stone block, and we're finally getting one.
I know. I still remember when they released the trailer for the or the musical trailer for the super duper graphics update, where they had like and they showed stone stairs, and they're like, "Oh, are we finally getting stone stairs?"
Yeah. Right. So next we have smokers, and I thought smoker. I think it's basically a lot like the other furnace. What was it called that we've just talked about? The blast furnace.
Yeah, the blast furnace.
So this is basically a food version.
Yeah, which I love. It's kind of because then you can have two super smelters, one for food, one for
minerals.
The thing is, we were talking about like being kind of like it sucks that it only gets half the experience. But with super smelters, you don't even get the experience anyway. So what does it matter?
You don't. Exactly, you don't. I mean, you can make a super smelter where it's like half the size and just as efficient.
Yeah.
So since they're twice as fast, so I think that would be really cool. Or you can make a normal sized one and it's twice as fast as a normal super smelter.
Yeah.
So I think that's gonna be really cool.
So like if you have a super smelter, like a one that's using furnaces, that's maybe 8 furnaces. If you have one that's with blast furnaces or a smoker that's 4, it's literally just as efficient. Or if you do 8, it's twice as efficient. It's like it's so cool.
Yeah. Next we have the stone cutter. Not that exciting, to be honest.
Well, the thing is, Stonecutter was in Bedrock, or I guess it was Pocket Edition. They had Stonecutters. Of course, they changed the texture for them. They used to have Stonecutters in Pocket Edition because they couldn't, they weren't able to put they weren't able to mix, they weren't able to put like all the crafting things into the crafting tables, so they split them up into Stonecutters and crafting tables.
Yeah.
And I've always liked it because it never really made any sense to be able to make stone items using a saw and a hammer that's on the side of the.
Well, that's it, because it looks like a table saw.
Yeah. So I didn't really like. Yeah.
But I don't think it's removed the crafting recipe to make them with a crafting table, though.
No, they're keeping the crafting table for sure. I just don't know what they're going to use it for. It's probably going to be used for making wood items and stuff like that.
No, but you can still use the crafting table to make the stone stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I don't really see what the point of this is. Maybe it's faster. But
I think it can be used as a simpler way to craft. So maybe like the crafting table will have like more complicated crafting recipes, while the stone cutter.
Maybe. I mean, I just don't see what the point of this block is that much, other than being slightly faster, maybe. But using a regular crafting table wasn't slow. So
that's true.
I mean, yeah.
I kind of wanted it. It didn't. I kind of like the idea of because I like the idea of having more than one like tool that you can use, because then you can have a room dedicated to each thing, and you can have bigger houses that have more room. Or more use. That way, because normally you only need to build. You only literally need maybe one room for all your items, or you need a super smelter and a crafting table. That's all you need, or an anvil and enchanting. So,
I mean, it's a good looking block though. I quite like the way it looks, so I will be using it. So berry bush.
Wait. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's going to be a really good new source of food. I think it's going to be like the new melon, where it looks good and sounds good, but whether we use it, I have no idea.
The idea I thought was cool if you could take a bowl, put a melon, apple, pumpkin, or maybe not pumpkin, but like berries, apple, and melons, and you can make fruit salad.
Oh yeah! Oh, I didn't think of that. I know exactly what you mean. That would be really cool.
Yeah, and then that could give you like better food. Like maybe it could give you 3.
Yeah,
like that.
It would make a lot more uses for those the foods that you don't use very often.
Yeah,
so I like that idea. I mean, I think again, decorative block. I think it's gonna look good. Yeah. I wonder whether you're going to put it inside the, the clay pots. I don't think you can, but it would be cool if you could.
Yeah, I doubt it. But yeah, I see what you're saying. But yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
that's. Yeah.
maybe I don't know. I think. Well, apparently the foxes are going to eat them as well, so
Yeah.
that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
But I don't think they really
Wall.
could do massive amounts of things.
Yeah. Of
I mean,
course, they could be kind of
obviously,
good for defending because I think they slow things down when you walk through them. I
they
think.
do. It could be good for
So
mob forms if you're trying to slow mobs down.
yeah, the mob isn't standing still. So
They do a little bit of hunger. They do two hunger balls. So it's not terrible. It's about as good as carrots. Well, actually, no. What do carrots only do 1.5, don't they? So they're
yeah,
actually better than
compared to
carrots.
yeah,
I mean, I'll probably
well,
use them.
yeah.
We're going to need them
Wall.
anyway to breed the foxes. Walls, yeah. I think
Walls, I'm
this
looking
is going
forward
to be.
to. Before we
It's
only
going
had
to be
cobbles
useful.
and
Yeah.
mossy. Now we have bricks.
Well, we
And
also had nether brick as well.
yeah, nether brick, which is like it's like the one thing that was always weird. They always complain. I think even Mojang talked about it. They always thought it was funny that they had stone brick walls. Like they had walls for stone items. Oh,
Sorry, I'm just getting a call. That's
they
fine.
had
Carry on.
they had walls for stone items and fences for wood items. But they had wood or like they had nether brick, which was in the fence. It looked like fences. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I think even Mojang kind of complained about that.
It was a bit stuffed, really.
Yeah.
But I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Items.
Let's see.
We've already talked about the patterns. Crossbows. Yeah, so the crossbow will be interesting. So,
What do you think of crossbows?
is it taking? Are they getting rid of the regular bow?
No, they're keeping it, but the thing is, the crossbow does more damage, but it takes longer to load.
Right, but you can use fireworks on it though,
Yeah,
and that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I've already used it because in Bedrock they don't technically have it in regular, but you can turn. There's a thing called experimental gameplay. When you turn that on, it's kind of like snapshots where you kind of
Mhm.
get some of the beta items, and we've already used the crossbows and they work really well. And the fireworks are not that good for like they're good for for if you like want to like show someone where you are, then that's good. But like if we tried using it in PvP,
Like a flare.
yeah, we tried using it in PvP, it didn't go very well.
It looks like they've added their own enchantments for them as well.
Yeah, there's multi-shot which we use where it shoots like 3 in one direction. It only uses like one arrow, and then
Oh, that'd be
2.
good.
Then there's piercing, which is kind of like power for a bow.
Right.
So, and then there's the last one, which was like fast reloading or quick charge. That's what it was.
Quick charge,
And
yeah.
it increases it, and I've compared them, and yeah, it's really good when you have quick charge 3.
I made the fireworks thing might not be good for PvP, but it could make a good mini game maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Be a game. I don't know. But yeah, I think that someone will think of a good use for them. But I think I quite like the idea of a crossbow. Plus, it'll be more accurate, I imagine.
Well, the one thing I do like about it is you can load them and then take your hand. You know, with the bow, when you load a bow, you can't take your
You
hand
can't
off
take
or
right.
unload.
Well, that would be very useful.
With crossbows, you can do that. So you can have like 9 crossbows loaded and then fire them all technically at once. By
That would be
through.
amazing. Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
I've used the crossbow and it's really good.
I think that'll be the new big thing: crossbows in PvP games.
Yeah.
So dies. Okay.
We talked about this a little bit.
Yeah,
but
we've already. I mean, not really that interesting. Just different ways to get dies.
I'm happy about that because it's like no longer have to waste lapis. That's what I'm so happy about. And bone meal, you don't have to waste bone meal either.
And like ink sacks, you have to turn ink sack into black dye.
Yeah.
Whether that's a good thing or not, I don't know, because that just makes ink sacks even more useless.
I always wish they would add this. I wish you could put in a what is it called? Where you make potions, brewing stand. If you put an ink sac in the brewing stand, you can make a blindness potion. I always thought that would be a good idea.
Yeah, that would make perfect sense. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But you know, it's maybe they're adding more use to the ink sac, and that's why they're doing it.
Yeah.
Whether I don't know. But yeah, so leather horse armor, the next one. Again, not that interesting.
Well, it's kind of good. A lot of people are happy because I don't think they had leather horse armor for Java Edition. People are always wondering why.
I mean, I don't use horses that often, and even when I do, I very rarely use the horse armor. And I feel like it's very, very easy to get the diamonds and gold and iron horse armor.
That's true.
I've never struggled to get them, ever.
The one nice thing about leather armor, or the leather horse armor, is that you can dye it. I think that's what people like about it.
So I think for mini games as well, that's gonna be good because you know, when you go like the ponies when you go to gamble, and they put a bit on the colour, that maybe something like that. But yeah, that's the only use I can think of. But yeah, again, one of those things where it gives you more options on how you want to play the game, which I like. So what's
next? One is Suspicious Stew.
Yeah, found in shipwrecks.
Yeah, I think you can also craft them.
You can craft it, yeah. So maybe with flowers and mushrooms.
Yeah.
It does a lot of food as well. I like that.
Yeah, 6. Wow.
That's sick. That's basically 3 hunger balls.
So it means all you can do is carry a whole bunch of carry like 64 oxydaisies and 64 of the mushrooms, and then 64 bowls, and you can just keep crafting, or just keep crafting them.
Yeah, I wonder if you'll be able to make it with mushroom stew plus a flower after, because that way you could just get a mushroom and kind of form them that way.
Oh, that's true. The only thing is you can't stack them, so that's the problem.
Right. Oh yeah. That's the only problem with soup and stew.
Yeah, that's the only reason I just carry this like 64, because then you can just craft one at a time and just keep drinking or keep eating.
Yeah. But I don't think there's much else to say about that. We've already talked about the sweet berries.
Yeah, the one thing I'm looking forward to the Oxy Daisy, the Blue Orchid, the Poppy, and the Dandelion, because those give saturation, speed, and regeneration. So that's gonna be good for like PvP and stuff like that.
Yeah, so whichever flower you mix with the soup gives you a different potion effect. I think the cornflower's gonna be good because it get jump boost.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I think that'll be a good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it'll be interesting to say the least.
I think now we're on to mobs.
Yes, so they've added the cats.
Cats, and I've already tamed a few cats, because they have them in Bedrock Edition, and so far I kind of like it. It's kind of better. It's way better than Ocelot, because Ocelot, they just didn't really make any sense. They changed like their hair when they tamed them. So
I think it's really cool how they can get black cats only in witch huts, which I think is very cool.
Yeah. Well, I've seen them at villages too, which is weird.
Right, that's strange. Maybe that needs to be fixed.
Oh, it's
only the black cats. Yeah, only the black cats can be found in witch huts.
Yeah, typically found wandering around villages as strays. One thing that's nice is they can, when you wake up from when you go to sleep in bed, they can when you wake up, they'll have like gifts for you, so you can get string, chicken feather, rabbit hide, rabbit's foot, rotten flesh, or phantom.
I wonder if you can get like a bunch of cats and then you can form rabbit feet that way, because rabbit feet are really annoying to get.
I know.
So if that could be a good way to form them.
And they scare phantoms away, which is nice too.
Yeah, I hate phantoms, so yeah, I need that.
I never have a problem with them because I sleep in bed.
See, I don't. I usually never sleep, so. But yeah. Let's see, we've got foxes.
Which I'm kind of looking forward to. They're so cute looking. I think they actually steal items from you.
Yeah, I don't think they actually do that much at the minute.
Yeah.
They don't actually drop anything. Apparently the babies trust you, but the adults don't. Which is interesting.
I think it'd be kind of cool if you drop an item, they steal it from you.
Yeah.
I think
they pick up drop foods, but they don't pick up drop items.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they look good, which is the main thing about them.
Yeah.
Mushroom.
Yeah. We finally have a brown mushroom.
That's basically the only difference.
Yeah.
Look! Apparently, you can get suspicious stew from them.
Oh,
can be fed with a flower and be milked for suspicious stew.
That's interesting.
That's really cool.
Huh.
I wonder if you get unlimited suspicious stew or whether it only works once for the flower.
I have no idea. I'm assuming it maybe like works 1 or 2 times. Probably
But
just one though.
It's very good. It's gonna be very difficult to get them though.
Yeah.
It's when a mushroom gets struck by lightning.
Yeah.
That's gonna be really difficult. Pandas are gonna be great.
I know. I've already seen them with experimental game. Actually, I think they're not in experimental gameplay anymore. I think they're actually fully implemented now. And so far, they're really cute and they're.
I'll be honest. I don't care what they do. They just look cute.
Yeah, it's funny if there's a thunderstorm, they cover their eyes.
Yeah. Apparently, they have different personalities though, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, they do. Some of them have like runny noses. Some have other things. It's kind of
Yeah.
when they sneeze, they have a chance to drop a slime ball.
Well, that's amazing.
That's hilarious.
And if a baby panda, did you see the really old YouTube video of a baby panda sneezing and waking the mum up?
Oh, I love that video.
So that's basically the same thing. So if a baby panda sneezes, the nearby pandas get like a jump scare, which I think is quite funny.
I saw a funny video with that, or the funny edit with that video where the baby scares the mom panda, and they put a table over the baby panda, so she looks like she's sitting at a table, and then the waiter brings a bill, and she looks at the bill.
Yeah.
It scares her.
But yeah, pandas could be cute. I'm looking forward to them.
Yeah.
Right.
Pillagers.
Pillagers. So they're basically like illagers, aren't they?
Yeah. And they have crossbows, and they raid villages, take over villages, and then kill villagers. And then they cannot equip any armor. But I'm looking forward to them because it's kind of nice that villages kind of have a better threat that you actually have to defend the village. Because normally with zombies, you can just.
It's very easy to defend against the zombies.
Yeah, the zombies were always pretty easy.
I mean, they do drop the crossbow, which will be a good way to farm them, but other than that, I don't know whether it could be... They might be good for XP farms. I'm not sure how often the pillagers turn up, whether it's every night or whether it's like an event.
Well, I think it's event, but I think they do spawn at, they have villager towers, like kind of like where they spawn, so you can find them there. So maybe you can make an XP farm there.
Yeah.
Or, mob farm with them. Ravagers.
But have you seen that? They look amazing.
Yeah, they do.
I think they're part of the pillagers thing, aren't they?
Yeah.
So they're going to attack villages, which I think is going to be awesome. Can you ride them? That's all I want, is to be able to ride them.
The Ravagers?
Yeah.
I don't think you can.
I mean, if you could, I don't think you can either, but if that became a thing in the future, I'll be so happy.
I don't know. I kind of like them better as an enemy, I think.
Well, yeah, because they're like an enemy, but they can tame them.
That's
I don't know.
That makes sense.
But I think
the one thing I kind of hope is I hope they can. I know they could destroy crops, but I hope they can destroy through. They can break glass and doors.
Right, like a bulldozer for the villagers.
Yeah, like I was thinking maybe kind of cool if they could break through wood walls, but then they destroy the village is really easy. Of course, then again, if you just replaced it with stone, then it'd be good.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens, I guess.
Yeah. Ravagers.
Okay.
Ravagers ridden by illagers that spawn in illager raids, which
yeah,
cool,
that's not interesting.
Trader llamas. This is cool.
I've never seen these.
Yeah, they're like the in Terraria the NPCs that come and visit every once in a while.
Yeah.
You can run into them and they'll have like cool trades. And they have carpet on top of the llamas that are different from any other carpet.
Right.
So it's
I like that. Cool. I don't think there's much to say about them.
Yeah. The villagers now have a new AI, and they actually go to bed. They actually have like schedules, and then they can like get new. They can actually like adopt new work, new professions, which is
That's good.
super cool.
Yeah, if you really want specific ones, that'd be great.
Yeah, the Wandering Trader can be found in random places around the world. Only one will spawn in the world. Wow.
That's gonna be really rare.
I know. You know how big the world is in Minecraft? Holy crap.
I mean, there must be a thing where they spawn at the nearby villages. I don't know.
Yeah, that is.
But I've seen what happens if you kill one.
Yeah.
Like the llamas
Bamboo.
unleashed.
Yeah.
I
Bamboo.
think it's just basically a villager that spawns.
Yeah, he is a villager, but he's got like a different look than any other villager, so.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a sorcerer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think but he does despawn as well. So
Yeah. Yeah, for World Generation, we'll talk. Bamboo Forest, kind of cool. We talked about them already, so.
pillager.
Yeah,
We want to
Pillager
talk about
Outposts,
them.
that's what they're called. Pillager Outposts.
I think that's basically it.
Yeah. They have
I mean-
loot chests at the top, minor structures around the main tower, can be found in any biome in a village. Or it can be found in any biome of a village can be generated. Also, they always spawn near a village.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
I mean, yeah, it does make sense. I hope they're not like super close. Like, I hope they're a good, like maybe 50 blocks away.
Yeah, so it's actually possible to defend against them.
Yeah, because like if they're right next to you, it's like that's just dumb.
Yeah. But I think that's basically everything we could talk about for 1.14.
Yeah. Well, wait, is there? There is a
Something
new
else?
status effect called Bad Omen, which is acquired by killing an villager patrol leader. Oh, an villager wearing a banner on his head. I don't know what it does, but
Oh yeah. A bad omen.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's gonna do.
I guess maybe it's a surprise or something like that.
Yeah. I guess you'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, this has been 1.14 updates. It's gonna be a big update.
We definitely want to do
Um,
something like this again, but instead of talking about a Minecraft update, we want to talk about things that we'd like to be added to Minecraft. Like,
Yeah.
would be kind of interesting. So if you guys want to see that, let us know.
Also, if you have things that you think should be added to Minecraft, let us know as well. So the
Oh,
comments are on Twitter.
Yeah, tweet us at Lectern Studios.
And Ben is in charge of that, so he will take care of that.
Yep, Needles.
Yeah. So I think, is there anything else you want to say about 1.14?
Not really. I think that's everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This is probably our longest episode that we've done so far, because I think our last episode was only like 36 minutes or something like that. So this is our longest episode. So we hope you guys enjoyed it. So I guess we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
See you later. Bye. Awesome possum.
It was good. I'll start